Hey everybody, it's Joe and
Abram.
part 2 of grooming standards. So now we're going to talk a little bit about some of the specific points of our grooming policy, Abram. And I'll start off with nails. Remember that your nails should be clean and safe. The same principles that we applied to hair. So make sure that the length is appropriate, make sure that your nails are clean, and make sure that any nail polish is of an acceptable sort of professional color. Again, the same guidelines that you can use with hair. It shouldn't be the outrageous neon colors. They should be colors that are best for the professional environment.
Exactly, Joe. And let's talk about makeup. Makeup should be businesslike and have a professional appearance. Nothing extreme or unusual. Think about what Joe was talking about with the hair. Bright fluorescent colors, stuff like that. We're looking for a business and professional-like appearance.
That's right, Abram. Now, one of the most hotly contested items that have come up in the last few years, and that's tattoos. Yes, we do allow team members to have tattoos. They can't be profane or something that could be construed as obscene or hateful. And we can't have tattoos that are visible on the face or neck. If team members have those tattoos while they come in a pre-employment experience, we'll advise them that those tattoos will need to be covered. There are cover-ups, makeup, Band-Aids, and even sleeves for the neck and arms that could be appropriate for the workplace. So if you have tattoos, you can display them proudly. But again, face and neck, we're going to ask that they be concealed.
That's correct. And while we're talking about tattoos, let's segue into piercings. Piercings are allowed at the Hilton Austin. We are allowed tasteful ear piercings and or a small nose stud. No other extreme or unusual styles of piercings are allowed. That would be items such as gauges in your ears or lip rings, things of that nature.
That'll take us into hosiery. Again, hotly contested, but now hosiery is not required. It used to be, but Hilton does not require hosiery anymore. But if you do wear it, it should be a professional complement to the outfit. It should be of a neutral color, professional and appropriate for the workplace.
That's right. And let's talk about shoes. So shoes should be professional for a business-like environment. Shoes should be polished and kept in good repair. At no time are we allowed to wear athletic shoes or tennis shoes, open back shoes.
And that'll take us to the last point today, and that's uniform team members. Remember, if you're a uniform team member, uniform means same. So you should look and have the same appearance as all the other folks in your department. The hotel provides those uniforms to you, so if there's elements that you need, especially outer vestments. Remember, we don't want our team members to wear their own jackets, sweatshirts, cover-ups, anything like that. If you do need something to be here at work, then please let us know, and we'll make sure that you get that.
Exactly. And remember, please, that these are our grooming standards. But, of course, for every department, there are little caveats and different rules for them. So check with your department. For instance, Austin Taco Project has different dress code than, say, Cannon and Bell does. So really check with your department, check with your manager, check to make sure you're following your specific department guidelines.
That's right. And remember, this is just an overview. That there are some fine details that we can discuss, and if you have any questions, the best bet is always to come to HR first. So remember, when you come to HR, make sure you tell them you saw this video, and maybe, Abram, there was something just a bit off that you can tell Abram you saw to get a ticket for this month's CVR rally.
Come let me know what you saw, and you can enter a ticket to win our raffle for our next CVR rally.
So until then, I'm Joe.
And I'm Abram.
And we'll see you soon.